All right, so let's talk about what I wanted to talk about right from the beginning, sleep. Sleep is the cure for almost everything, either totally or partially. And when I define sleep, when I say sleep, I don't mean just lying down in a bed with your eyes closed. I'm talking about going into a state, a deep state. Your brain and body completely shut down effectively so that it can rejuvenate. The brain has different brainwave patterns that it operates. The highest one is called gamma, then there's beta, then there's alpha, theta, and delta. Okay. I'm not going to get too scientific here. When you go to sleep, if you don't get into theta or delta, if you don't go into that area for a long period of time, your body doesn't rejuvenate. Human growth hormone, HGH, is not released, and therefore your body doesn't heal and rejuvenate. Therefore, you get old fast, and everything starts breaking down in the body. And you wake up tired. You're not sharp mentally. Men, you don't produce enough testosterone if you don't get sleep, if you don't get into these areas. For men, you're not going to produce enough testosterone, which means you need some type of ED medication, which is why in America, more American males take ED, and not just take, but need ED medication. We have a higher percentage of American males needing ED medication than any other country on the planet. Americans are impotent. Males are impotent. Now, I'm going to tell you why, by the way. But you're not getting proper deep sleep. There's other factors, but today we're talking about sleep. If you want your body to health to be good, if you want endorphins, the feel-good hormones to be released, which means you have a positive, motivated, inspired drive and zest for life, you need to get deep sleep. If you want your wrinkles to reduce, you need to get deep sleep. If you want to lose weight, you need to be able to get deep sleep. If you're not sleeping well, you are going to have a harder time losing weight. If you want to build up muscles, you have to get deep sleep. Deep sleep, which means your brain wave is going to go alpha, theta, delta, and then it rotates. Alpha, theta, delta, alpha, theta, delta. You need all three during the sleep cycles, but you need that deep delta sleep. If that's not happening, then you have this myriad of challenges. Most people, it's shocking to me because I sleep like a rock. I don't sleep like a baby because babies don't sleep. I sleep like a dog. I mean, dogs, I can sleep on a plane. I can sleep on a bus. I can sleep in the back of a taxi cab. At the end of the night, when I hit the pillow, I am out, man. And I don't get up until the next morning. I don't get up in the middle of the night to piss. I don't toss and turn. I knew this. When I used to travel, I would stay in, motels, and I would always ask for a king-size bed. Well, I'm single. I didn't have a woman with me. I wasn't picking up a woman. I just liked a king-size bed. I thought that was cool to have a king-size bed. I had money. I want a king-size bed. That was then. Now it doesn't matter. But back then I needed a king-size bed because I need a king-size bed. So I would sleep in the king-size bed. Obviously, I'm by myself. And when I would wake up, the second half of the bed next to me looked like nobody slept in it. It was like perfectly, which means I didn't toss and turn. And I've done sleep studies, and I turn over once or maybe twice in the whole night. I sleep the whole night. And I'm not a young guy, but I don't get up in the middle of the night to piss. And right before I go to bed, I drink a big glass of 12 ounces of water. Right before I go to bed, because I want to be hydrated. And I don't have to get up to piss. Guys are like going, oh my God. Even women out there are like going, oh my God. So sleep is critical. Now, you may not be an insomniac, but let me just give you a couple things here. Number one, how long does it take you to fall asleep? If it's more than 5 minutes, you got a problem. I can guarantee you're not getting into deep sleep. And if you were to do a sleep study where you put your brainwave frequencies on your head, you're going to see that you're not getting into deep REM sleep, rapid eye movement, but you're also not getting into theta or delta. And you're not releasing human growth hormone, which is going to heal the body and keep you young and feeling good. And guys, lots of testosterone. And women, you'll have a lot of sex drive and you won't be dry when you're trying to have sex. You'll be able to get wet very quickly because you have a lot of, all the hormones are working properly. And sex becomes fun and exciting. You'll be able to have more orgasms and much deeper orgasms, and actually get to the point where you can have a full body orgasm where it's just not something in one part of the body or the mind, but virtually almost the whole body vibrates and shakes. It's a whole body orgasm. And I'm not a woman, so I don't know what that is, but women have told me at great length, and I've studied this intimately, that it's very pleasurable for a woman to have a full body orgasm. Guys can have close to that. You can't have a complete, not like a woman. Women, you have better orgasms than guys. But guys can get close to that, but not quite as deep and intense. So sleep is critical. So number one, if it takes you more than 5 minutes to fall asleep, there's a problem. Number two, if you're in a bed by yourself and you wake up and the bed is destroyed, you're not sleeping well. If you're tossing and turning the whole time, you're not sleeping good. If you have to wake up in the middle of the night to piss, you're not sleeping good because you're breaking up the pattern. Okay? If you have to have, if you have a sleep apnea, you're not sleeping good. If you say you have sleep apnea, you're not. I'll do a show on sleep apnea, but if you have sleep apnea, you're not getting deep sleep, and therefore your body is not rejuvenating. You have major issues, emotional issues, energy issues, weight loss issues, digestion issues, health issues, testosterone issues, hormone issues, and the list goes on. Next, when you wake up in the morning, if you are groggy when you get up, if it takes you a long time to get out of bed, you didn't sleep good at night. Because when you sleep properly, what happens is, in the morning, the body's done sleeping. It's like, I finished that cycle. I've rested and rejuvenated. Now it's time to move. And you can't stay in bed. You're like wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, as we used to say. And you just jump right out of bed. And you're like, I got to get out of bed. I remember I was in Germany. I was dating a gal. She was half German and half Norwegian. And we were in Germany together doing some hiking and things. She was a very athletic woman. She loved athletics. She loved being outside. She would cross-country ski. She skied. She loved hiking. She loved swimming. Very athletic. And we were out doing athletic things all day. We were hiking up the mountain and doing all this stuff. And at the end of the night, we were tired. So we slept. And I said to her, let's sleep in the morning. She says, great idea. No alarm, let's just sleep in. All of a sudden in the morning, we both wake up. And we both look at each other, and we are both wide awake. And she goes, I can't stay in bed, can you? And we both laughed, said, let's go. Let's hit the day. Let's go. I got so much energy. Let's go. Let's go for a run. Let's go for a hike. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do some other things. Let's go. But we had just tons of energy. And so many people are just groggy in the morning. And we never had that issue. And I know I don't have that issue now. So those are some of the indicators.
Hi everyone, John here. I want to discuss if you're having problems getting up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom. This is a kidney cleanse tea that I've been using for the last couple of months. It helped me out tremendously. It cleans out the kidneys, also improves the prostate. Because when your prostate is messed up as men, you're going to have that sense of urgency. Now, these are the different herbs that you're going to collect. You got marjoram, cat's claw, comfrey root, fennel seed, chicory herb, uva-urtzi, hydrangea root, gravel root, marshmallow root, and goldenrod herb. Now, I found this protocol in this book, The Amazing Liver and Gallbladder Flush. This one focuses primarily on the liver and gallbladder, but it also has this recipe that teaches you how to clean out the kidneys. I'm not going to go through the whole protocol here, but if you read the book, it's going to teach you how to mix all the ingredients in a particular ratio. And what you'll get is herbs looking just like this. Every single day, what you're going to do, you're going to soak them in water overnight. In the morning, heat them up to a boil and strain. And you're just drinking this throughout the day. These are just some of the picture of the herbs. Once again, is marjoram, cat's claw, comfrey root, fennel seed, chicory herb, uva hydrangea root, gravel root, marshmallow root. Now, this is just one website that they sell these herbs, but there are actually formulations. People actually formulate this over in Europe, and they have the whole pack already ready to go. But if you want to make it yourself and save a lot of money, this is a website I recommend going. Hi everyone, this is how you get your Wish is Your Command for free. In the description of this video, there's going to be a link, the very first link. Click on that link. I'm going to show you this page right here. And what you want to do, you can just go get right into it. You want to just click buy now. After you click buy now, I want to give you the coupon code right here. The coupon code is YWIYC. If you don't have the coupon code, you're going to spend $500 for this course. So you want to enter YWIYC, hit apply. You want to fill out all this information and complete your order. That's it. That's all you have to do. I'm also going to leave the link in the descriptions below, also in the first pinned comment. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below. I'll respond back as soon as I can.